CBG News, CBG News. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hello, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in, y'all. We got a discussion on tonight. Many of you won't agree with what I feel about this situation, and that's fine. We can agree to disagree. And I want you guys to, if you want to come up here to speak your opinion, then you're welcome to come up here and speak your opinion. But I definitely want to say, I'm going to wait a few minutes and then we'll get into it. But make sure you guys hit the like button as you come in. If you want to share me out, please. Please, please share me out. Get me into the YouTube, in the Facebook algorithm. Hey, Miss Donna, how you doing today? And into the YouTube algorithm. So we can grow this channel, y'all, and I can bring you guys more content and elevate this platform even further than what it has. And I appreciate all my new people that has joined. I appreciate you guys so much for joining in with us, with me, and discussing these topics. Hey Lindsay, how are you today? How are you? I hope everybody is having a good Wednesday. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to miss last night. All of a sudden, if y'all haven't watched my last live, please watch my last live. It'll explain to you that what happened last night with one of my children, one of my kids, child. But make sure you guys press the like button as you enter into the room. Just allow me a moment here, please. So just allow me a moment here, y'all. Just allow me a moment here. So I'm gonna pull up this person on the screen. Hold on just a second. Let me get this all right. So, so y'all, on tonight we're going to talk about this young lady. We're going to talk about this young lady. This is her right here. Her name is Janae. I'm going to try to attempt her name, but her name is Janae Petticlow. I think that's how you say it. Pettisclow. Her name is Janae Pettisclow. And on Sunday, y'all, on Sunday, she made a live video that I will be playing, stating that she's tried to she killed her children, and it's all because of her child's father. Do you question their mental health? I'm gonna say this. Let me just say this, y'all. I don't think, and Lindsay, you may, we can. For some reason, I feel like it's not a mental health issue. It's like more of, yeah, she'll probably end up getting a mental health evaluation. But if you are able to go on social media and say what you have done, and people say, well, you snapped. I feel as though sometimes that you are well aware of what you have done. And you're doing this because of a get back, because this is not because Janae, the reason this hold on just a minute, y'all. This is what happened. So Janae, she had went live and had blood all over her because she had stabbed her 4-year-old daughter and critically injured her 2-year-old son. She blames this on her ex-boyfriend. Um, do you right? Do they do? Hey Trisha, how you doing? So, and it says here that Janae was on the camera with blood on her tank top and sobbing, saying, "I'm dying. My children is dead. I'm dying. I'm done with life." Y'all, I'm gonna pull her picture up on the screen. I am gonna show that video because I have it. I'm gonna talk about two different. Hey Trisha, if I haven't spoken to you, I'm gonna talk about two different situations. One that happened in New Orleans, and is one that happened in Oklahoma. Hey Anastasia, girl, you done made it. How you doing? Y'all, maybe I need to wait a minute, let y'all come on in. But this is who we're talking about on tonight. This is Janae's mug shot. This is Janae's mug shot. I'm good. He's doing fine. Eating up the place right now. He said he's. I just before we go to bed tonight, I'm gonna take the bandage off and rebandage his knee and wrap it back up in the brown wrap and pray for a better day. And just hope that the cuts on his knee heals. He has a maybe I say he got lacerations around his knee. He has two deep cuts around his knee, and then he has inside his knee, like on the outer part of his knee, he has several lacerations in his knee. So y'all just pray for a mama like me. Just pray. Hey Brianna, how you doing? Pray for a mama like me that has a overzealous little boy that doesn't know how to stop and quit, y'all. I am able to get the tub fixed and get it patched up. It's not gonna charge. It's not gonna cost me too much money to get it patched back up. So I'm gonna get it patched back up until I'm able to remodel. Yes, it is, child. It does that, child. It's very strange. And then when I get to talking to people about certain stuff, then all of a sudden it shows it to me on Facebook. That is crazy. Yeah. Trisha telling everyone, hey, thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys as well, make sure you hit the like button as you come in and share it out, please. And thank you to the ones that have been sharing it out, man. I appreciate you guys so much. So, like I stated, guys, we're going to be talking about Janae. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying her last name right. It's, thank you, Bree. It's Pettis Cloak. Um, I think that's her last name. And she's having, people are saying that she had she's had a mental break. I'm going to say that. She had a mental breakdown. Yes, they do, child. Um, oh, that's fine, Anastasia. Thank you. I just thank you for coming. Even if you just come and support, one thing about it, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. Trust me when I say that. So as I was saying, y'all, I have this live video. I do. Um, it is very graphic, and Janae, she had stabbed her 4-year-old. She killed her stabbed and killed her 4-year-old daughter, and left her son critically injured, and he was 2 years old. She blamed her ex-boyfriend and he's her children's father. His name is Jermaine. For here, go sit down. Okay, well, go sit down. No, go sit down. Go sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to talk about that too, Trisha. This is going to be it's going to be about an hour and a half live because he basically did the same thing she did. I had someone did send me that. Shout out to Janelle. She sent me that, but all of a sudden they took it down from social media because they said that his was too graphic. But I'm thinking that hers is too graphic. But they have allowed hers to stay on there. Thank you, Bree. I feel like that too. But let's get into this. Like I don't think this is a mental health crisis or someone had a mental health break. And I'm gonna give you my opinion why. If your opinion is different from mine, man, I'm welcome. I welcome the reason why you feel like that because this is an open platform and I want to get you guys' opinion on that. You know, so let's move forward with this. So it says here, guys, that she was on this live video. You know, she had this blood tank top and she was saying, "I'm dying." Hold on, y'all. Jamel, get in here and sit down. It says here that she says, "My children is dead. I'm dying and I'm done with life." I have the video. And she was saying that the child's father was alerted by the video and goes to Janae's home. And he is on video arriving to the home in a white pickup truck and running towards the house. The man broke and climbed through a front window to rescue his children. It says here, minutes later, the same man is seen rushing back to the truck with the injured children, with the older sibling stumbling and falling to the sidewalk before getting up to run again. It says here, court records states that Janae and Jermaine are in the middle of a custody battle. And it says here that Jermaine is suing Janae, claiming she is not providing a stable and healthy environment for the kids. He also alleges that she is taking pills. She's a pill head. I understand, Ms. Donna. These are children. They didn't ask to be in this world. So I'm going to show this video, y'all. Let me just say this. If you want to email me, guys, or give me any information or anything like that, y'all, if you want to bless me, man, that's everything right there, right, scrolling through the on the bottom of the screen. This is Janae's mugshot, crying mugshot. So he's saying, so this is all over a custody battle because the father has filed for joint custody or custody of the children because he wants his kids in a stable environment and he feels as though the mother is not providing that and she's taking pills and he feels as though that she is unfit to be with the kids. You know, he wants custody of his children. And I definitely want to say this, guys, you know, if paternity is established and this man is the father of the children, that's why you serve. You know what I'm saying? It's better if he have signed the birth certificate and says these are my children. He has the right to. I honestly do believe this, and I feel the same way with when it comes to me and my kids' father. If they file for joint custody, they have the right to the children as well. Um, basically, basically, that's why I can't say. A lot of people was in the comments saying, you know, I'm gonna be honest. They was like, oh my God, mental health is real. People need to check on their people and stuff like that. This ain't that, in my opinion. This ain't that, and that ain't it. That wasn't that, and that ain't it. That is not. This is not in my opinion, a mental health crisis. This is. I don't want you to have my children. Hey, Reese Cup, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I believe that she didn't want anyone to have him to have custody of the children. She must have a feeling that she was going to lose the children. If especially, some women look at, instead of looking at their children as children, they look at their children and what they benefit off of having the children, the food stamps, the child care, and all those things. But sometimes having these children, the women are, or some women are unfit parents, unfit mothers, and are not providing for the children, don't want to work, want to live off welfare, don't want to. I'm not bashing anyone, don't think that. But let's call a spade a spade. If you're sitting there dose, heavily peeled out and strung out on pills and not aware of what your children got going on and what your children what and making sure they're eating properly, make sure they have the correct attire and things like that, then I feel like he has the right to file for his kids, because you are too focused on you're too focused on your addiction. I feel like I know, Lord. I do the same. It is something mentally wrong for her to make the decision that I rather kill my children than to let them go with their dad where they can be safe and I still can have a relationship. I bet you he probably wouldn't care. You still get visitation of your children. They're just not in the home with you anymore. They're in a safer environment. Hey, Reese Cup. Hey, Angie. Welcome everyone in the bushes if you're listening in. So, I honestly do believe that, you know, it was more of because of the fact that he's taking them. She's probably won't get the child support that she usually was gonna get in those things. But at the end of the day, if she didn't don't she is not providing the children a safe environment and she's being very negligent, then I do feel like the children would be in a better place if the father is providing a safer environment for the children. Children need structure, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Even my children, sometimes they get out of hand, but they need structure. They need they need a parent that's going to put in time with them. They're going to need parents that's going to show them the way, not just cause like I hate to go back to Kamari um Holland. You remember Kamari? Y'all remember Kamari? Her mother um basically sold her out for drugs. She pimped her baby out. Her 5-year-old daughter out to a sick man. He raped her, he sodomized her, and he killed the baby. When you have an addiction like that, when you and the dad trusted the woman enough because he thought that she was gonna do right. And she sold her baby for crack and money or whatever addiction she had. And lied like she wasn't a part of this. So yeah, I do feel like father has rights too. And sometimes we can be spiteful in situations because we know because we're not looking at the kids as a way of our kids and we love them and things and such. We just look some parents and some women that are unfit, that are not good parents. Sometimes um, they look at those children as or the benefits, the food stamp benefits. Then they use those food stamp benefits not to benefit the children and feed them. They'll sell them. They'll even use their child support that they're giving for buying themselves something, and the kids actually have nothing. Um, you know, so in my opinion, she did this. Sometimes, let me tell y'all this. This is what I feel. Sometimes people do stuff to hurt you. This is the only way she knew how to get back in him. Because she knew that she didn't want to give her kids up. So she said, I'm gonna hurt you. And the only way that some people is like that. I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you in a way of the children. And I'm not gonna let you have these children. I'm not even gonna fight you in court. I'm gonna kill them. And I can sit in jail knowing that my kids, think about her train of thought, y'all. What type of train of thought is this? But I'm thinking this is what she's thinking. I'd rather for my kids to be dead than to be laid up in the house, be in the home with their child, with you, just and you providing a way. And I'd rather sit in jail knowing that I killed a kid instead of them having and being with their father. That's crazy. I honestly do believe that is crazy. Y'all, I want to play this video, y'all. Give me a second. Um, but these beautiful children did not deserve. I definitely want to pull these babies up. I definitely want to pull the babies up. That is very selfish. That is very selfish. But y'all gonna watch the video, but I want to pull up the babies right quick. This is the picture of the babies, y'all. Look at them. Look at those beautiful children, y'all. Now, I honestly want to say this. What mother that loves her children that would do I would lay my life down for my two. I would lay my life down for my two. Would stab her children all because of I don't want to give up custody. Me, I'll have the joint custody. I'll make sure when they're with me, they're well taken care of, and when they're with their dad, they're well taken care of. That what matters. We have to get past our feelings about the children and about that person that has hurt you. We got to move on from that. We got to move on from. I had to learn this, y'all. I had to really. You have to look inside yourself and realize it ain't about you when you bring children in this world. It's about the children and what is best for the children. And if the judge decides that the best place for those children were with their father, there has to be fire. Where what it had to be a reason, and he probably believed the father when he said that the mother was not providing a safe environment. Because if she was providing a safe environment, she would have never acted in this way. I honestly do believe that. I honestly do believe that. I honestly do believe that. But y'all, I'm gonna take this off the screen. But y'all, when we having children, man, we can't use these kids as a pawn of like dangling over somebody's head. Here's the children, just because they don't hurt you, you know what I'm saying, or you don't, they, you don't like who they're with. I'm guilty of that with my kid's father. I have. I'm straight up with it. I ain't lying because of the fact. But I always told him, you, I'm not gonna keep them away. I made it up in my mind. You would have to keep yourself away because I'm not holding no kids as a pawn over somebody's head. If you want to be a part of your children's life, be a part of your children's life. I don't care when you get to the point where it's all about the children, even if y'all together or not, it shouldn't matter who he is with, unless the person that he is with is causing a toxic. I feel like when he's in a toxic fighting environment, if your child is not, if kids ain't used to all that toxicness, don't allow them to be a part of that. But if they ain't did nothing to you and all that, then let them have that relationship with their father. Because y'all just don't know that little boys need that. I didn't know that until my little boy started having issues that he's having now. And now that, his dad is coming around more, he's kind of like coming around. Little boys need their dad. Little girls do too. But at the end of the day, no matter who the father is and who is the mother is, you have to put self aside. That means your feelings about, oh, he hurt me. Oh, he beat me. Yeah, he was wrong. But if you don't feel safe around him, then have a mutual location. It's like police stations where you can meet at to swap children. And then if you feel unsafe, or you can have a mediator or something like that. But please stop using children as a pawn over somebody's head. You can get them this time, but you can't get them this time, but you can't get them this time, but you can't get them that time. I feel like if you want to see your children, see your children. If you don't call and check on your children, I ain't gonna force you to. I ain't gonna force nobody to be a father, and a man shouldn't force a mama to be a mama. If you're not a mama to your children, then that's something that you have to deal with. Your children are gonna figure it out sooner or later. Trust me when I say that. So let me give you guys this video so y'all can be shown this video right quick. Hold on just a second. After the video, guys, if I'm gonna drop the link, and if you guys want to come up here and give your opinion on whatever we're talking about, man, this platform is open for that discussion. I definitely want to let you know that. So, Lord have mercy, I'm gonna show it now, Lord. I do. My children is good. I do want to say viewer discretion is advised. If this is too much for you guys or anybody to see, then I advise you to click off. I don't care. Like I told y'all, when I'm talking about certain stories, sometimes it can become too graphic. And if you need to click off, then click off. Yes, Miss Sandy. How you doing? So here is the video, y'all. Here is the video. And I'm gonna play. If you ready, if you don't want to watch it, please, I do advise to please click off. Honestly. My children is dead. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm killing myself. I'm done. My children is dead. I'm done. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm killing myself. I'm done. My children is dead. Okay, y'all. I'm done. I'm done with life. And it's all Jermaine. All right, y'all. So y'all do see. Excuse me about that. But if y'all do see her live saying that she's done, she knows what she's did. She knows that she was so wrong. But she said that this is Jermaine's fault. How is it someone else's fault to make that you made the decision to take to take your daughter's life, to stab your daughter, stab your son? Um, that means that you're not a person with accountability. You're saying it's Jermaine's fault because Jermaine filed for custody of his children because he wants his kids to not be traumatized by having an unstable environment. He wants his kids to live in a stable environment. The son will now, and the little girl, she's resting in the arms of Jesus. But that's not Jermaine's fault. That's you. One thing about people, y'all better learn, and us grown people need to learn, and you better teach your children this. You are the one that makes the decisions that you make. No one can force you to do anything unless you do. So that means if you pick up a knife and stab someone, if you pick a gun and pick it up, you are held responsible because you're the one that did it. Unless this is in self-defense. This ain't no self-defense situation. This is you not wanting to give the children to the father. Exactly. Like with a custody battle, it takes a long time. That's why I say, I'm thinking about poor Raza right now, being with Dre. Uh-oh. I be praying for Marvon, you know what I'm saying, in situations like that. No, Jermaine came and got his children. She went live. They said that he knew he was notified. Like in the comment section of these videos, there is I think Jermaine's brother had said, "I can't believe she did this to my niece and nephew." But it is explained that Jermaine came and got the children, bust out a window to get to the children, got them out the house, and took them to the emergency room. And so he was there. Hey Tavra, how are you doing? So my thing is I'm gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna drop the link. If you want to come on here and say something, there is the link right here. Um, let's see. How is she even recording a video after what she did? She has to have something wrong with her to do something like that. Basically, or it could be vengeful, or placing blame, or she said this is Jermaine's fault. So she's saying this is Jermaine's fault because he filed custody of the kids because she's a pillhead. Let's just call a spade a spade. She's a pillhead, and these kids are in an unstable environment, and he wants his children, and he has the right. See, she probably thought that he doesn't have rights to the children. But you can go physically, you can go through the court system. A man can go through the court system and file custody of the children or file for joint custody of the children, you know. And, some men do it just because they don't want to pay child support, child. But sometimes these men do it because the mother really is not a good mother. And they're having their children in an unsafe environment. She was in rage mode. Like I said, I'm shocked that she didn't try to stab and kill him. Basically, Donna. Basically, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Or she just didn't want him to have custody of the kids because having kids come with benefits, stamps, and you get your child support and all that. So there's court documents stating that you know he wanted his kids, and I guess she felt like that he didn't deserve the children. But me, if you know what I'm saying, sometimes you have to, like I said, y'all, it's always warning before destruction. It's always warnings before destruction. Um, this is her mug shot. Child. I wonder if she's still crying in the jail cell now. So let me look here a little bit further here. Let me see here. Now, she does, at this moment in time, y'all, there is no bond hearing. It has been rescheduled. So there is not a bond hearing set yet, but one is coming. I'm going to try to keep up with it. But there is no bond hearing yet. They're supposed to have one on yesterday, but they had to reschedule. So let me ask y'all this question. Do you guys think when people do these things and go live on social media, this ain't the first time? Y'all remember the Larvell? I forgot his other name that killed his baby mama and killed himself. Y'all remember him? Well, just answer this question. Give me y'all opinion on this. Okay, so people that get on social media and they have committed this heinous act of violence against children or against their child's mother or their child's father. Do you guys believe that this is a mental health crisis? Do you think that they just had a psychotic break at the moment? What do you guys think of this? Or do you think that this is just a choice and they just want to be vindictive and wanted to hurt someone or something like that such? Um, I'm gonna invite if you want to come on here and say something. I do want to invite you all to the chat, I mean to the panel. If you want to um, come to the panel and say something. Um, if y'all don't have anything to say, I am going to move on to the next subject at hand. Um, let's see. Trisha said the man who told the police to come and get his son is the one that you're talking about. Yeah, rage. You think it's rage? I don't know. I just know that this is just a heinous crime. Like people just so reactionary now. They don't think. They just react. They, you know. They don't think about the consequences of their actions. They actually, you think people are losing it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I honestly do believe that she did have a psychotic break, but this is not. But this is trying to hurt Jermaine too, because if he would have never filed custody of those children, they may not have died at the hands of her, but they would have been in the system because eventually she would have got caught up in the system being unfit. And so this is my opinion. I could be wrong, but she, yeah, Lord, I just don't know. I just don't know. So y'all, let's listen to this story right here, guys. I'm gonna play this. Y'all just tell me what you think. This is another story. This is another story. I wish I had the live that the father did, but they took that off social media. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So I was saying, y'all, that I can't find out who the father name is. I've been digging for this father's name for the last 2 days, and they have kept his name under wraps. But I do remember watching the live, and um, let me see if his name's being released, y'all. Okay, hold on. This podcast right here. Hold on, I found some. Hold on. We finna watch it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get it. Let me get it. Hold on, y'all. We finna watch it. Hold on just a minute. Let me find this dude. And we finna watch the live that the guy did. Okay, y'all. Hold on. I found the live. I am going to play it. I found the live, y'all. So I'm going to play it, and y'all tell me what you think. Just give me a second. I do not own the rights to it, but he shouldn't have. He played it on social media, so I am going to play it now. And so they during this live stream, the kids are crying and things and such. This is such a sad, tragic situation. Um, I know that they took the. Hold on, y'all. I might just play the audio if I can't get this up. Hold on. Oh.
Downloading SXM
Hold
app
on.
to get more. My eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You wanna go lay up with niggas and get fucked and nigga, whatever the case, you're slick, my nigga. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit.
Listen to
Like,
this.
I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked other niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wanted to come home, baby. You wanted to come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Galen. Watch this. Yeah. And Carrie City neighborhood.
So let's listen to this again, y'all.
Please. There are massive trigger warning with niggas for me giving me STD. Because the bottom of your wow! Wow, nigga! After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation, nigga. I told you, nigga. All you had to do was talk to me, nigga. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I wanted you to be woman enough to look me in my fucking eyes, nigga. After 13 years of my life, nigga, I'm giving to you. Nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose, nigga. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You want to go lay up with niggas and get fucked and nigga, whatever the case, you're slick, my nigga. Listen, you this podcast right here. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga, and you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked other niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wanted to come home, baby. You wanted to come home like I'm a sucker. So watch this, Galen. Watch this. Yeah. And Carrie City neighborhood.
So Jesus. Like I don't understand. Like do y'all think? Tell me what y'all think it is. Lord, tell me what you think from what you heard. But tell me what you guys think. Honestly, um, what would make him? Here go the babies right here, Lord. I'm gonna pull them up to you. Tell me what you guys think, Lord. I'm gonna pull the babies up. So here is the babies right there. Little John. So they're all last name Little John. Kyron, Little John, Trinity, Little John, Aaliyah, Little John. And he did this because
takes us to far.
they're saying that the mother had moved on with her life and didn't want to be with him anymore. And so he made this decision. Yeah. Uh-uh. Go in there and sit down for a second.
Oh, what happened to Monster Map?
Here.
What happened to Monster Map?
You can play that on that. Now go sit down.
Okay, yes, the Monster Map. Okay, who's the Monster Map?
You can't play that right now. Go play. Find a game. Play football. Jesus, these are the babies. We got to stop doing this to our children because we are mad at the baby mama or the baby daddy due to him not wanting us anymore or not wanting to be in a relationship with us anymore. Your children deserve their mother. Yeah. The children deserve their mother, their father, and they deserve to live their life and not be a pawn or used as a way of hurting the other parent. Just because you don't want to be with them anymore or you want to hurt them like they hurt you. So, hold on, y'all. Let me just see something. So his last name is Little John. Okay, so they finally. Oh, I'm finally. Here it is.
Cuz on my soul, nigga. But
hold on, y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna play it, Lord. I got it. Y'all heard the audio. Let's put a face with this. I found it. They allowed, Lord.
With you.
Okay,
Take my son right here. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz on
my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right?
They just look more heartbroken than anything.
So fun. Look at my son right. So fun. Look at my son right here. I just told him I'm finna kill his ass. You hear me? That's fucking fucked up, cuz on my soul, nigga. But see, everybody think I'm joking, right? I'm playing, right? Everybody think I'm fucking playing, right?
Right. Okay. This will be the last time.
Be the last video I make, nigga. God rest my soul. Wook, Ovia Foreman, you are responsible for your part in this too. You chose to be a destroyer, right? It's okay, fine. You hold this, take this with you. Tater, wow, nigga. After everything I gave you, cuz. After everything, all I wanted was a conversation, nigga. I told you, nigga. All you had to do was talk to me, nigga. All I wanted was conversation. That's it. I wanted you to be woman enough to look me in my fucking eyes, nigga. After 13 years of my life, nigga, giving to you, nigga, and cut me loose. Look me in my face and break me loose, nigga. Look, break my heart. Look me in my eyes and break my heart, nigga. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. You want to go lay up with niggas and get fucked and nigga, whatever the case. You're slick, my nigga. You lied, my nigga. You're a habitual cheater, my nigga. And you have given yourself to men. You've given me STD behind this shit. Like, I'm not paranoid, cuz. You hear me? You fucked other niggas recklessly. I forgave you for it. You wanted to come home, baby. You wanted to come home like I'm a sucker.
So watch this, Gator.
Watch this. Yeah. And carry this torch back.
And no, I gave you a choice. And you chose this.
Oh, you're so scared, right? Okay.
OCPD flooding the streets with officers, sending the helicopter for a bird's eye view, and we're in the process of getting an Amber Alert out. But that call came in just minutes too late.
The vehicle the man was driving pulled up into a neighborhood and parked at 411. This would have been about 3 minutes before police were notified. Sadly, he executed his own children and then turned the gun on himself.
The oldest child, just 6 years old.
The officers and detectives, they just look more heartbroken than anything.
It's even worse to open the door and actually bear witness to that scene and actually see with your own two eyes what's happened there.
All right, y'all. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Mercy. Jesus, mercy. Mercy on us all. I know, like I just say ask God for mercy on us, mercy on these people that that are you know, it's not cool to be heartbroken and have like somebody do you dirty and you love them and they they break your heart. He's heartbroken, broken. He's a man that has been scorned. And he's saying that she could have been a woman enough to um come to him and break up with him. But he probably, as we see y'all, wouldn't be able to accept it. I honestly do believe that. I honestly do believe that this was no way around this situation with him. This was his way of getting back. Due to the fact that he said he stayed after 13 years. He's been with her for 13 years. Cheated on him. She done had STDs. So I believe he was a man scorned and he had made the conscious decision. Son, put that down. He had made the conscious decision to take that back, his children's life, and take his own, because that was his way of getting back. I may be wrong, and if I'm wrong, y'all, let me know. You know, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments. You know, say don't be afraid to comment in the comment section. If you want to come on here and say something, say it. Like, what do you guys think about these two stories? Because this is very, very sad to what our world has come to. You should never use your kids as a pawn, and you should never use your children as a way of hurting someone, killing them to hurt someone because they don't want you no more, or because you're negligent and so you don't want them to live with them, so you go kill them because you rather sit in jail than let your kids go live with their father. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think because this is ridiculous. I honestly believe in my heart that is this. What do y'all think of this? Is this rage? Is this a mental health crisis? Or this was a man, as I'm thinking, scorned and was trying to get him back, trying to get the baby mama back for doing the things that she did to him over the 13 years of their relationship? Or did he have a psychotic break or something? Because, child, I don't understand. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? Because I have been to the point mad and kept the kids away because I was mad. But to keep the kids away because and kill them, I ain't never thought about nothing like that. Period. No, no. No, the children didn't deserve that, and he didn't. If he didn't either, he was a seemed like he may have been a good guy, but you know what I'm saying. I, Lord, I don't know. Lord, I don't know. Is that's the number one key? That's the number one key to everything, y'all. You have to get to this point, Trish. Thank you for saying this in the chat. If you're listening, and you're at this point, love yourself more than you love their mom and dad. Love yourself more than you love that person that you sitting up there that don't love you properly. You got to love yourself. You have to get to the point in your life where you love yourself. Because you're no good to yourself if you're focusing on the parent of the parent. You're no good. You're not doing your kids any justice either. Trust me, I know. So what do you guys think of this? Like, I know everybody's like, this is very deep tonight. It is. It's a very deep subject. We need to learn how to be good co-parents. I definitely want to say this. We have to learn to let that hurt go. Work on your healing. Go to counseling or something like that. If you feel like, you know, some people may feel like, you know, you're getting overwhelmed with your children, or you're going through postpartum depression or something. Let someone in your family know so you can get some help, you know. And sometimes be that friend, be that and men, women that are kind of like partially or halfway ain't doing right in their children's lives. If you're listening in, be a good co-parent to your children. Be a part of your children's lives. They need you. They need you. Stop thinking of yourself when you have children. Think of your children. Don't think of yourself trying to be vengeful to the other parent. They need both of y'all. I honestly do believe that. And I thank God that, you know, what God has placed in my mind and my body and my spirit about this, um, and how to feel about this now as being a parent for the last 7 years. How, you know, it ain't a book on how to be a parent, but it should never come to the point in your life that you want to take your child life, want to stab and kill them. It should never get to that point in your life where you shoot and kill your kids and then kill yourself. It should never come to the point in your life where you have that much hate in your heart towards your child to where you overly whoop them and overly beat them. It should never get to that point in your life. Anyway, y'all. Tomorrow, Lord. I'll be live again. I'm gonna try to be. I think Jessica something in story. I gotta look at it. But y'all, let's pray for these people, man. That they come to a reprobate mind or something, something, something. We know though that God loves the children, so we know where the children are. They're resting in God's arms. But let me say this, y'all. The people that's out there hurting people, the people that out there doing thottish things and out here playing over people and hurting people, y'all stop. Stop playing over people. Time out. Time out for playing over people and breaking people and having these toxic relationships. Time out. Let's bring the family dynamic together. If you're gonna be together, be together. You should be about your family like one woman man and a one woman woman. Man, woman, whatever. Or whatever. But you have to stop playing over people. This should be a wake-up call for the mother of that these children. Get out them streets and land with all these different men. I know what he did was not okay. No, I'm not saying that. But God gave you a warning before this destruction. And that was them children and you not getting out them streets and you land with God knows who. And that's just me being straight up with it. I know a lot of people may not agree, and that's fine. You may not agree, and that I'm cool with it. You know, I'm not gonna take nothing personal from it. But please know that if she was not the mother was not expecting to lose her children. Now you have to lay down 3 babies. Plain. Your children's life matters. Let children be children. Let them grow up and be children and enjoy life and become something. Be that example for your children every day. Even though there's no book on parenting, but it should never come to a point in your life where you want to kill them. I honestly do believe that. Me either. I barely put myself. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching, man. You know, I appreciate all the new people that have came on here, that have commented in the comment section. Thank you. Thank you so much for um thank you, Anastasia. I thought you was gone. Thank you guys so much for coming in, man. You know, I know that some of these stories can get a little heavy on the heart. So tomorrow we'll do some celebrity gossip, Wendy Williams and we'll do some Wendy Williams and the Breakfast Club. Y'all know the Breakfast Club is no longer, child. We'll talk about some celebrity gossip tomorrow, y'all. Get y'all opinion on that. You know, anything else that needs to be brought to my attention, make sure you email me or inbox me on Facebook. I'll respond as quickly as I possibly can. Um, that's all that I have for tonight, guys. If the ones in the bushes, thank you so much for coming and watching and supporting. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. If you want to subscribe, we welcome you here to give your opinion. The one on Facebook, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sharing. Make sure you like the page and share it out. And that's all that I have for tonight. And if you want to join the membership on YouTube, if you want to join the membership, just all you have to do is just press the join button. That's all that I have for tonight, y'all. Make sure y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow. Okay? Bye-bye.